Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous, with me, Bragaton. Let's slay some more cultists. Use your worldly wealth wisely. Exchange it for treasures of the spirit and you'll achieve enlightenment.
Hearken to me, my faithful. The time has come to prove your faith. The enemy is already here, within these sacred walls. What villainy opposes us? What treachery? This heathen snuck in here under the pretext of peaceful negotiations and massacred our brothers and sisters. Gather your faith into a fist and strike a crushing blow against this heretic.
You barely recognize Razmir's voice. His words swell with righteous indignation as he delivers his sermon. His flock listens obediently to his every word. Lies. You brought me here by force, and then attacked me.
The wicked love to twist the truth. He broke in here, committed a massacre, and now he's painting himself as an innocent victim. What shall we say to that, my children? What awaits the enemies of the righteous faith? Death, death, death!
You don't look like a god to me, Razmir. Are you deceiving your flock?
Cover your ears, my children, so that the blasphemy from these godless lips does not defile your hearts. Remember that any accusation is a confession when it comes from the mouth of the wicked. The godless are forever trying to find their own sins in the faithful. Watch and learn, Commander. This is how you command a crowd. When they look at me, they see a deity. They believe in me. And that makes me a god.
The cultists immediately cover their ears. Beneath his mask, Razmir chuckles in satisfaction. Enough talk.
To battle, my children! Prove your faith!
Death to the wicked.
You are
To battle, my faithful children.
invincible. I am the living God, and I am with you.
He says from up there. Alright.
The light, take you!
Let's throw Olberg in here somewhere. And actually, you know what? You know what?
Don't hold back! Cover me, all right? Be gone!
You cannot win. I am the living God.
Oh, we're about to change that adjective.
You are a disappointment. You promised me the Knight Commander's power. I gave you unlimited resources. I let you speak in my name. And what do you have to show for it?
A ghostly figure appears dressed in the same robe and mask as Razmir.
Master, I am so close to victory. I have the Commander within my grasp. I will not fail you. I just need a little more time.
Well, well, another Razmir. How many of you are there? Beneath those robes, are you each secretly 3 little Razmirs stacked on top of each other?
So this Razmir is an imposter.
An imposter? Not exactly. The key to any kind of power, even divine power, is delegation. My servants are an extension of myself, despite their occasional incompetence.
I demand an explanation.
That will need to wait. First, I have to decide what to do with the two of you.
It's time to end this senseless slaughter. We're not here to fight Razmir and cultists. We're here to stop the world wound.
Perhaps we should cut our losses and send the commander home. You've already spent more than 1.5 times the funds I allocated to you for this operation. I do not want to add the cost of palace repairs to that total if he decides to go on a rampage. No! Please, Great One! Let me finish this! I will bring you the commander's power! I swear it on my life! A serious oath indeed. Very well. I will give you one last chance. Do not fail me again. I will grant you the power of my tears. Now you will be victorious. Thank you, Great One. I won't disappoint you.
Your opponent's face remains hidden, but his mask begins to weep maroon tears. Hey, we've got backup.
For Mendev. Hold on, Commander. It's my turn to come to your rescue.
A portal opens in the middle of the room, and a familiar figure appears.
I will defend my dream.
Strike!
Alright, let's get our haste out. Rouge Slime, I'm gonna run you over here. Sela,
Into the
tank that
fray.
for me. And while you're tanking that, let's get some summons out.
I will resist.
Stab you or zap you. Both.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Distract them for me. You should have run!
Prepare yourself.
I will tear you apart. I will learn your secrets and claim your power for my own.
Fall!
If you say so, buddy.
What a disappointing outcome. I must apologize profusely for involving you in such an unfortunate situation.
Well, of course, he's only apologizing because he failed.
Unbelievable. No apology will ever be enough for what you've done.
Galfrey, how did you get here?
They told me about what happened at the festival. I couldn't let you... I couldn't let the leader of the crusade face such danger alone. It wasn't easy to find you. And as to how I managed to get here so quickly, well, suffice it to say that it wasn't cheap.
The Queen blushes slightly.
Believe me, Your Majesty, I had no intention of interfering in Mendev's affairs.
You interfered in my affairs the moment you attacked my Knight Commander. Your mistake will cost you dearly. Our ambassadors will need to meet to discuss the matter of compensation.
I don't want apologies, Razmir. I want an explanation.
Very well then, I will explain. I've been following your exploits for some time. Ever since I heard about that extraordinary event in Canabras, I was immediately fascinated by the power you possessed, and by the fact that no one but you seemed to understand its true nature. I wanted to learn the secrets of your magic. At first, I planned to offer you a deal, but my servant devised a plan to take your magic from you instead. As you can see, his plan has failed catastrophically. However, perhaps we can still come to an agreement.
You wish to gain my powers. How? Through the power of friendship, of course. That's how all my companions got it.
I want you to reveal the secret of your so-called mythic heroism. Personally, I don't believe in myths, but I do believe in money. I was able to partially reproduce your powers, but at great cost. How did you manage to convince half of Avestan that you were chosen for some special destiny? Tell me the truth, and I will be very generous.
So you're a fraud. You're not a real god after all.
I said nothing of the sort. Millions believe in my divinity. I would never deceive my followers.
Razmir chuckles softly behind his mask.
Of course not. A falsehood like that would be most improper.
My mythic powers are not a magic trick. They cannot be sold or taken away.
Yes, of course, and I'm really a living god. Please, Commander, it is just us here. There is no need to pretend. Sell me the secret to your power. I'll pay you a fair price.
Demonstrate your mythic powers. My power is real. Don't believe me. See for yourself. Razmir watches in silence as you demonstrate your powers, but his sharp eyes study your every move.
No, I don't understand. What you are doing, it shouldn't be possible. I can understand now why you did not wish to reveal your secrets. I certainly would not if I were in your place. Very well then. If I cannot tempt you with my offer, there is nothing else I can do.
I want to leave now.
It seems I don't have a choice. I will open a portal for you. Do not worry. But first, I want to make amends on behalf of my dim-witted servant. My palace and its treasures are at your disposal. Money, magic items, take whatever you want. Please accept this as compensation for any inconvenience caused by my servant. I believe it should be sufficient payment to settle any associated restitutory obligations. I ask only one thing. Please do not touch the mask worn by my late servant. It has a special symbolic meaning. He must be buried in this mask in accordance with religious traditions.
He's a born liar. It comes as easily to him as breathing. He doesn't give a damn about religion. He's playing us for fools. This mask must be the most valuable thing in the palace.
Very well. I won't touch the mask.
Thank you. As a token of my appreciation, please accept this gift. And now, as I said, the palace is yours to plunder. When you're finished, let me know, and I'll send you back home.
I'll take your treasures for myself.
Be my guest. Return here once you are finished, and I will open the portal.
Oh, one of the Crusaders did not make it. A maximized metamagic rod, greater persistent metamagic rod, greater quicken metamagic rod, and some trash.
I'm gone. Time to share your treasures.
We also got this ring. Razmir's ring. This ring, which once belonged to Razmir himself. Excuse me, had to sneeze. This ring, which once belonged to Razmir himself, makes all spells the wearer casts intensified and piercing, as I use the intensified spell and piercing spell feats. The ring also grants its wearer a +8 enhancement bonus to all mental ability scores. Finally, the wearer gains the powers of the magic domain, using their character level as their effective level in the class that gave them access to this domain.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
It's a really good ring. I don't think that anybody in my party needs it. Alright. Get away from this. Frame rate's not doing so hot right there. I've had issue with this game before. Alright, we need to go over here and go through this door. I think that's all that's left to do.
My skills are absolute.
I don't recall where this door goes. So I've only played through this expansion one time.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Retreat already?
Eternal Rose, I call upon you. Begone, fiend!
Your struggles end here.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, Quick Golf Ray still following us around.
This will
Cool.
hurt.
I'm all done here.
The palace stands as a testament to Razmir's wealth and power. It is a fitting temple for the god of luxury. The huge mask of Razmir is enveloped in magic. Determine the nature of Razmir's enchantment.
Pretty good, aren't I?
The spells enveloping the mask are close to the ones Razmir used to bind your powers in the dungeon. Dismissing Razmir's enchantment is trivial. Your powers return to you. Oh, I should have done this first. Oh, that's alright. Tome of Ancient Perfection. This thick book contains various tips that can make one a better version of themselves. Anyone who reads this book permanently gains a +4 inherent bonus to all ability scores. Once a book is read, the magic disappears from the pages, and it becomes an ordinary book. And Blade of the Crimson Moon. This exquisite +5 adamantine Vorpal longsword shimmers with inner crimson light. Whenever its wielder makes an attack roll with it, they have a 15% chance to roll twice and take the better result. I thought Vorpal had a chance to immediately kill.
The light take you!
So the problem with this tome is that we already have inherent bonuses across the board. Granted, it's only +2, so we get +2 to everything again.
Don't hold back.
Fall!
Disappear.
So, there we go.
I'm off.
Page from a diary. Our God teaches us that anyone who wholeheartedly pursues power and success will attain them if they follow his teachings. I took that lesson to heart. I committed myself to his precepts, and he took notice. He has blessed me with his wisdom and strength. He has permitted me to take his form and appear to others in his name. I have followed in his steps, and I am closer to him than anyone else in the flock. I understand him better than the rest of the clergy. Our God desires more power. Why? Is it because there is no limit to the pursuit of power? I often think about how I will help my Lord grow stronger. I see myself in him, and him in me. I know where more power can be obtained. I'll present my plan to my master. Another step forward. Another step closer to him. Well, at least that guy truly believed in Razmir. Because it's my understanding, when we came across those two cultists that were using gold to make their spells seem divine, that they don't truly believe in Razmir, but...
I'm gone.
I don't know, maybe they do. Alright, so this +6 bonus. Maybe we could wear this.
It's time to act!
Alright, either way, we're done here.
Are you satisfied, Commander? Please, don't be shy. Take whatever you want. It's not like I can stop you. You can even strip the marble from the walls. Or are you ready to return home?
I'm ready to leave your palace. Take me back.
Goodbye. I hope I never see you again.
Indeed. Oh, never mind. That's just generic dialogue we've read already. Hey, that's... Hooray! The commander's back! We knew that no one could stop him. And then so much rabble at the festival.
With this mess behind us, we can finally relax, right, Commander?
I prefer not to let my guard down.
I understand. Neither do I. I'm just good at pretending.
Robus grins mirthlessly.
And now I suggest we go to the Defender's Heart. The Eagle Watch and I have reserved a place for you there to relax after today's adventures.
We'll be attacked here?
Commander, we can hardly start the evening without you. Will you join us?
Sit down for a moment. Let's start our evening with a toast. I wish to be the first to congratulate you on today's victory.
Ah, my commander. I must admit that I was waiting for you to come over. I have prepared a little trick for you.
Darren casually flicks an object onto the table. Before he can see what it is, it explodes into a cloud of multicolored dust that billows into the air. As it dissipates, it reveals several bottles of fine wine and exquisite, if unusually shaped, wine glasses.
Count, You are outrageous as always.
The Queen allows herself a short sigh.
I knew you would appreciate my efforts, dear cousin.
The party hasn't started yet.
A priest from Nerosian once said that celebration is a state of mind. He was speaking about the joys of serving Iomade, but the townspeople chose to interpret his words rather differently.
Come now, you've spent enough time around me to know better than that. I am the party.
True enough. The party hasn't started yet. That's why I'm waiting here with a tankard of decent booze in my hand. I've earned it today.
Oh, a great trick, Darren.
Did you like it? In that case, raise a glass to me and express your praise in a toast.
Galfrey, did you want to say something?
I shall put it simply, as long words sometimes distort meaning. You are a hero. I believe in you, and I am glad that Mendev has you, that we have you, that I have you.
To me.
The dwarf shrugs and calmly sips from his tankard. Mendev, and to you. I deserve a little rest. I know. I defy imitation.
This is unforgivable.
Reginald does not turn to you as you approach. His attention is fixed on the antique armor hanging on the wall. What is unforgivable?
This armor is over 50 years old, and it hangs here for all to see, like a trophy, safe and sound.
You think a suit of armor in such good condition should not be hanging here?
Most definitely. Everything and everyone in this world has a purpose. The purpose of armor is to protect the wearer. Hanging it here shows disrespect for the skill of the armorer who forged it.
Do you think they made better armor back in the day?
Mindlessly glorifying the past is for the old. I deal in facts. The armor's of excellent quality, which means the blacksmith who forged it was a master of their craft. Yet this armor is gathering dust on a tavern wall, which means the blacksmith was poor and unknown. Based on this, I can assume there were many such blacksmiths in the past. What we now consider master craftsmanship was once commonplace.
You know, I rarely see you satisfied, but our war is being won despite your dissatisfaction. Have you ever considered that things might not be so bad?
This is logical, perhaps even partially true. But I'm sure my fastidiousness benefits our cause.
Reginald considers your words and then nods curtly.
My job as a subordinate is to point out opportunities. Your job as commander is to accept or reject my observations. I find this approach effective.
I'll leave you alone with your thoughts. Yeah, it sucks that none of my companions are here for this. Mostly Lan. I mean, Camellia was never going to make it this far.
Razmir didn't prove to be much of a challenge. I could have taken him down with both hands tied behind my back.
Yeah. Any fight you win is a good fight. A pearl of wisdom to treasure from Brother Woljif.
A win's a win.
Not so. As I remember it, we had a quarrel with a neighboring clan back in the old days. There was a patch of wood where they hunted, but we needed the timber to build our houses. One thing led to another, and we were at each other's throats. Blood was spilled, and we were looking at a genuine blood feud where neither side would rest until the other drew their last breath. Erwa saved us all that day. He challenged their god to a duel and wrestled him to the ground. Oh, what a victory that was! We became blood brothers with that clan afterward.
I once fleeced a merchant and then pinned it on a friend of mine. When someone else gets tossed in the slammer instead of you, that's what I call a victory.
You're truly a lost cause. There is no teaching you.
I will never encourage treachery.
Oh, neither will I, Chief. It wasn't treachery, it was survival. But I never rat out my partners in crime. Lo and behold, I picked your pocket while we were talking about Razmir. Here, you're welcome.
You sneaky weasel.
Woljev takes a handful of coins from his pocket and places them on the table. Hobrik furrows his bushy eyebrows and hides a smile in his beard. I should go. We should have... yeah, they're over there. And Nenio's back here.
Come, boy. Since that misunderstanding with Razmir has concluded, I need you for an experiment. Or was he called something else? Not that it matters. Give me your expert opinion. What types of alcohol should never be mixed?
There are several exotic-looking bottles in front of Nenio. Are you going to repeat that alcohol experiment?
What? Which one? Ah, but of course not. I mean, yes, but not right away. Everyone knows that alcohol burns. I want to test a theory that mixing different types of alcohol increases combustibility. Perhaps today I will invent an explosive that could demolish half of Canabris.
How about we don't mix anything?
And leave such a grand discovery undiscovered? Never.
Trust your instincts.
The choice has been made. Let us proceed to the practical part of the experiment. Though I must note the lack of an explosion, it does look pretty. I declare this experiment a partial success.
Still, why wasn't there an explosion? I think you can only choose one of the mixes there, so... There's nothing wrong with celebrating after a victory. There's something from your own side, Chief. I've learned that much. Our Pipe Fox looks a little... oh, he's gone.
Commander.
Why are you standing here alone instead of enjoying yourself?
I am enjoying myself. An old man like me is happy to be among people and to see that they're doing well.
Rebus laughs, and the wrinkles on his face seem even deeper.
Besides, the Eagle Watch is still on duty, just as I am.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
How did you end up joining the Eagle Watch?
I noticed a series of strange connections between a couple of officials, knights, and ordinary workers. As a result of a complicated investigation, I came across a large cultist cell. I infiltrated it and destroyed it from the inside. Irabeth was so impressed with my work that she knighted me, and later entrusted me with the management of the whole Canabris chapter of the Eagle Watch. I owe her a great deal.
What do you think of Irabeth and Anevia?
It's only thanks to people like them that Mendiv hasn't yet fallen to the demons. In the few short years I've known them, they've saved more lives than many other Crusaders and Inquisitors have in their whole careers.
Have you always lived in Canabris?
No. I was born southeast of the Wound, in Undarin. My city was one of the first to fall to the demons' onslaught. For many years, those beasts used its barnyards as pens for mortals bound for the abyss. I don't remember my mother. I think she was a cultist. As a short-sighted boy, I fell in with some brave souls who believed they could drive the demons from our hometown. When the demons found and massacred them, I fled here.
Why did you flee here instead of further south?
I've always thought that my place was near the Wound. I couldn't and wouldn't run from it.
Thank you for your answers. Robus nods. Have a nice evening, Robus.
You too, Commander.
Relax and don't worry about a thing. The Eagle Watch is standing guard. The Razmiri cultist is getting past us. Relax and enjoy yourselves. Drakes are on the house. Let's take a peek back here real quick. Nada. Alright.
I've never prepared a festive banquet before. May I help?
I will slice the bread.
Can I try it? Hey, Hands off! It isn't time yet.
I don't need any help, and no stealing food.
The cook's red face looks as if he is ready to boil over, either from the heat of the oven or from indignation. Sneakily steal some food from the table.
No touching! You may be the commander in Dresden, but this is my kitchen, and I'm the commander here!
What are you all up to in here?
I've always liked kitchens. They're warm, and the people who work in them are kind, even if they do sometimes grumble.
Cooking is an art form. The plates are the canvas, and food is the paint this venerable cook transforms into a painting.
But you can't eat paintings. Or can you?
I'm standing watch, so that nothing goes missing and no enemies sneak past. Fine, I'm just peckish. When will the food be ready?
I am preparing food for your celebration, and they are distracting me!
I'll be on my way.
That's right. No need to be loitering in my kitchen.
In many ways, the preparations for a feast are like a sacrament, and just as solemn. It smells delicious. Someday I'll learn how to cook a real celebratory feast. My stomach is grumbling.
Follow if you dare.
Alright. Let's begin the celebration. Become the heroes of the Eagle Watch. Come on in. I've been waiting for you. I swear my gold cufflinks, this is the best party I've ever been to. All the heroes of the Crusades are gathered here today. More guests means more friends. That's how I see it. Great. And we have an extra keg lying around.
To everything good that exists on Golarion. To kindness, warmth, friendship, and everything else that helps us get through the difficult moments in life.
Good words. And true, too.
Keep listening.
To our ancestors and their glorious memory. To the wisdom they passed down to us through the generations. Without them, we would not exist.
Bottoms up.
Keep listening.
To faith. Not just faith in Iomedae or other gods, but faith in the future that drives us onward, that guides us, and that does not allow us to stray from our principles.
I'd like to make a toast as well.
Come on, friend. Give us a proper toast.
To those who will always have your back. To our comrades in arms. The beer has a strong, rich, slightly tangy flavor.
Ah, that was beautiful. Let's have another.
To our enemies, may they always be plentiful. As you drink, the smell of beer gently tickles your nose.
Well said.
To justice, may everyone get what they deserve. The beer sends a pleasant warmth through your body.
I will happily drink to that. And more than once.
To cleanliness, we have scoured the abyss, and we will scour it again if we must. You tip the tankard over, and for a second, the floor disappears from under your feet.
Are we sure this isn't a drinking contest?
To Canabras, I remember its destruction, but it has blossomed once more. You can no longer taste the beer. It occurs to you that you may already be made entirely of beer.
Ooh. Ooh. There. I'm fine. Good old Seela is fine.
One day, a young eagle flew high and looked out over Golarion. You are seized with sudden inspiration. He saw rivers and seas, mountains and forests, all things living and not. But suddenly a strong wind came and threatened to blow the young eagle away. You suddenly wonder if you can stop. What a silly thought. Why stop when you give me such a beautiful toast? The eagle fought the wind for a long time. When he finally prevailed, he reigned as the sole ruler and protector of the skies. So let us toast. You should probably finish the toast, but how? To the eagle who soars through the skies, and rises high to overcome the winds and anything else, be it demon or god, that stands in his way. But the sky is infinite, and greater heights always await. Local beer isn't bad, of course, but it's no match for Sarkorian brew. You remember our first meeting here? It feels like a lifetime ago. It's so nice to get everyone together like this.
Don't be shy. Close your eyes and listen to the music, and your 2 feet will find a way.
I will try one dance. Just don't let anyone look at me.
Hey, Chief, check out my moves.
How's the evening going?
It's so much fun. Have you seen how I twist my tail when I spin?
I am having so much fun. Will you dance with me?
All succubi know how to dance, but that dance isn't suitable for this evening. So, I created a new dance.
Dance. It's my turn. Step aside. For a few moments, it seems like you could pull it off, but then the gods of grace and balance turn their backs on you.
Oh, are you alright?
Don't worry, it happens. I'll teach you a few moves.
Don't worry, I fall a lot too.
I miss dancing so much. I'll teach you a few moves.
Next. Your golden eyes shine brighter than the sun.
A mediocre effort. I have heard countless compliments about my eyes, and about a third of them involved comparisons to the sun. I give it 2 out of 10. Next.
Your hair is like the Sullen. Will you let me drown in it?
Not too bad. My hair is curly, and comparing it to the river is thematically opposite. That said, darling, being drowned by hair is the stuff of nightmares. But I shall add a point for self-sacrifice. 4 out of 10. Oh, Commander! Will you join us?
Darren turns to you. What's going on here?
A contest for the best compliment about me. Naturally. I'll treat the winner to a cocktail.
This competition is foolish, and so is the prize. Yet I'm relieved to know that you can count to 10.
Rude. And I would even say aggressive. Oddly enough, such compliments do sometimes work. They put the speaker in a position of power, and power excites. And yet, it is not to my taste. I shall give it 4.5 out of 10. But even that is pushing it. Unfortunately, your compliment was not part of the competition. No cocktail for you.
Teaching sophistication and wit is no easy task.
Oh, it's the commander himself. Hello.
Oh, come now. Is that how you address the commander? Well, it's good to see you again, Commander.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still a little flustered around you. It must be the festive atmosphere. It's like everyone here is old friends, even if it's the first time they've met.
Sentry, that's enough. That was a good festival, huh, Commander? I myself helped rebuild Canabras for it. That is, we had to rebuild Canabras anyway, but your holiday sped up the process.
We all helped with rebuilding, Record.
Well, yes, though some of us carried stones on our backs, while others played music to inspire and motivate the workers, but we all worked together, yeah.
You may be interested to know that I decided to compose a ballad in your honor. But do not ask me to recite it, as it's far from ready. At the moment, I'm trying to find a rhyme for the word commander, other than salamander, that is.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, in the short term, to finish rebuilding Canabras. It's my home, after all. And then, to serve in the Eagle Watch. I'm officially a member now. They're even promising me a knighthood, so it seems. Hard to believe, huh?
Premise. Once the world wound is closed, there will be minimal need for the Eagle Watch. Conclusion: Record does not believe in closing the world wound.
You yourself are a wound, just not a worldly one. As for the watch, it's not going anywhere. We may run out of demons, but we'll never run out of scumbags.
Rikarth grins.
I am now an honorary crusader of Canabris. It means I can accept honors, but not go to war. After all my exploits, I could lie on the couch for a few years, but that's not who I am. I'll find something to do. I don't know what yet, but something close to the city. Truth be told, I don't mind lounging around between adventures either.
A few years on the couch will slow down your metabolism. In other words, you'll put on some weight.
Well, then I wouldn't fit into any of my coats. What a horror. Well, then, no couches for me.
I will soon leave Canabris. There are too many places on Galarian I haven't yet seen. Too many mysteries still unsolved. Incidentally, the activities of the Pathfinder Society are likewise devoted to researching and revealing secrets. Perhaps I will enlist their support.
As soon as you said it, I decided I wanted to go on an adventure myself. Will you take me with you?
I promise to give it at least 5 seconds thought.
I could use experienced allies in the war against the Abyss.
Thank you for the invitation, but I must decline. I have already studied enough of the World Wound's landscapes to declare that I have seen all of it. In other words, I'm sick to death of it.
I'm in the Eagle Watch now. I can't just leave them. So, thanks, but no. I will help your cause as much as I can from here.
Oh, it's tempting. But you're going to lock horns with demon lords, no? And I couldn't even handle one. I'm afraid I'd be a burden. You're mythic heroes. While I am a hero, I'm not at all mythic. I'd rather root for you from here.
I suggest a drink. Victories, past and future.
To everything new that I haven't yet seen.
To the Eagle Watch!
And to the Crusader medal they'll soon be pinning to my chest.
I must go. Eagle Watch promised me a medal. I've already bought gold buttons to match. Commander, Meander, Pander, Wonder. Oh, hello there, Commander. The Eagle Watch. We missed Trevor. Not that he's gonna say anything to us. To the Mander.
Commander, I challenge you to a game of dice.
Shall we play? Will you test your luck against mine?
1,000 gold pieces says you cannot beat me.
You are just in time, boy. I've analyzed this game and now I know exactly how to win.
What are we playing for?
I'm playing for money. If I win, the 1,000 gold pieces will be mine. And I never lose.
After what happened the last time, I stopped playing for money. So if I win, the loser has to crow like a rooster.
If I win, the loser has to rewrite my encyclopedia in elegant cursive.
I already have everything I need. I am just buying entertainment at the risk of losing something insignificant.
Regil, why even playing the game?
What else am I supposed to do at this celebration? Get drunk? Dance a little jig?
Let's play. Hey, with me, bring it on. The players take their cups of dice before slamming them down on the table. Time to reveal the rolls. Your dice reveal a 3 and a 4. A thoroughly average roll.
A well-deserved victory. I took into account the angle of the cup when shaking and the trajectories of the dice inside. My calculation was perfect.
And his dice stare up at you. Snake eyes. Actually, you have to roll higher than everyone else, not lower.
Really? But why didn't anyone tell me this before? Though there is a possibility I was told, but decided the information was of little importance.
Reginald's dice show a 1 and a 3. He shrugs indifferently.
Not bad. I'm lucky today.
Celsius rolls a 4 and a 5.
Hand over your money, if you'll be so kind.
With a contented grin, Greybor lifts his cup and reveals a pair of 6s. Greybor once again places the cup over his dice, but not before you notice they have 6s stamped on all sides. How about you show us your dice, Greybor? Greybor reluctantly raises his cup. You were right. The mercenary managed to swap the regular dice with trick ones.
What? Oh, you cheater!
Celsius is furious. Merry Feast. Any game can be won by strategic thinking. Luck is overrated. Making somebody crow like a rooster is more fun than winning money. Only a spendthrift plays fair. That should be everybody. Oh wait, Landrat, whatever his name is, should be down here, right? Yeah, Landrat Massini. The other guy should be here as well. Can't speak to him. Relax and enjoy yourselves. Drinks are in the house.
I'm off.
I thought they were here, maybe not. Well, gather everyone.
A toast to Galarian and its defenders. And we are the first among them. So here's to us!
We should raise a glass to discipline, and to the hope that this buffoonery will end as soon as possible.
Drinking alcohol is irrational. Let us conduct an experiment on irrational behavior.
Best moment has been captured. You'll find it in the screenshots folder. I don't know how I like that.
Oh! Chief!
Care to explain yourself?
What do you mean? I ain't done nothing. It's nothing. Just for old time's sake. Well, I wanted to see if I've still got it. Anyway, it's not like I'm stealing from our people.
Waldrop becomes flustered as you stare him down. The folk in this tavern are also our people.
Well, but it's not like they're our people, right? Besides, they barely have anything worth stealing. Maybe they won't notice anything is missing?
Give it all back. Immediately.
But I don't even remember whose stuff this is. All right then.
I do what I must.
Please spare me a few moments before you seek your rest.
I'm gone.
Fight to the last drop of blood. Faint to the last drop of mead. Our wisdom said something like that. But I can't remember it just now. Kill, Hick. Kill all demons.
After standing trial before Pharasma, a soul can no longer be resurrected. This raises an interesting question. How does Pharasma know in advance which souls will be resurrected and which will not?
I'm immortal now, and this question greatly worries me. I want to appear before Pharasma after I have atoned for all my sins.
The answer to this question lies in the realm of faith, not understanding. You just need to believe in divine wisdom. Pharasma has existed for eternity. It will exist for just as long. She surely knows how to judge souls much better than we do.
My interest is purely personal. I could bribe the High Priest of Pharasma by donating a small fortune. In exchange, he would whisper to Pharasma to leave my soul alone until I am resurrected.
I prefer to believe that Pharasma knows which of the dead still have loved ones on Galarian. Those who want and are able to resurrect the souls in question. This theory is consistent with the hypothesis of divine omniscience. Moreover, as a poet, it will help me compose many works celebrating eternal love.
Your manner of speaking appeals to me, colleague. It's obvious you are no stranger to scientific thinking. If I were Pharasma, I would categorize all souls, then set a waiting period for resurrection in direct proportion to their usefulness to Galarian. That's likely what she did.
The goddess must feel the threads that bind souls together. Through these threads, she must surely be able to tell if anyone will try to resurrect the soul.
An elegant explanation. I like it.
I really wish it were true.
But what if no one loves the mortal?
Rushlight covers her mouth in horror.
Too saccharine. The world doesn't work like that.
I am categorically against this theory. There are known instances of individuals completely devoid of empathic connections being resurrected. These resurrections were successful. Next question. Why do the eggs of different breeds of hens have distinct colors?
Theoretically speaking, what does one get if an angel and a demon become enamored of one another? An Asifling? Why do the eggs of different breeds of hens have distinct colors? A mortal can become a god by passing the test of the Starstone. Can a god go through it in reverse and become immortal? The number of deadly sins is 7, and the number of musical notes is also 7. Coincidence or not. If cats had wings, would they hunt bats? There's a Regil, there's a Sentry. My gloves, my golden buttons. I'm already asleep, Commander. I suggest you follow my example.
We do it my way.
The Olbrig, who else? Osila. I got Massini still playing. Oof. I get rid of this hangover, don't you worry. After I lie down for a little while longer, that is. Is there a Rikarth around? Maybe not.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, this Greybore. I'll make a little more money, and then make a little more, and... Oh, there's Rikarth. Last round was too much. Why didn't I realize that before I gulped it down? Alright, let's go rest. I think that's everybody.
Well, it seems it is time for me to take my leave.
You aren't enjoying yourself here.
What? No, quite the contrary. I have found it most pleasant, in a simple and sincere way. I have had a wonderful evening. But now it is time to bring the evening to a close and return to the real world.
The night is only beginning. Would you really prefer to be on the road than in a warm bed?
There are many things I would rather do than set out on the road tonight. Unfortunately, we cannot always afford to follow our desires.
The Queen gives you an anxious look. Don't you want to stay a little longer?
It is Not a matter of want, but of duty.
Your duty is to ditch the celebrations in the middle of the night.
My duty is to be queen, to be with my soldiers in Dresden. I came here to aid my knight commander, to save him from Razmir's machinations, not to celebrate with him till the small hours.
She shakes her head.
I hope you understand.
At least let me see you out.
If you insist.
Godfrey shrugs, but the slight blush on her cheeks casts doubt on her apparent indifference.
It seems everything is ready for my departure. But before I leave, I wanted to ask you...
She stammers, hesitates, and looks away.
I want to say that I was glad to help you today. You saved me and the Mendevian army at the Battle of Iz. I am glad that I was able to repay this debt.
You wanted to ask something, but you thought better of it.
Not at all. I said exactly what I was supposed to.
A blush visible even in the dark of night, slowly but inexorably floods the queen's cheeks. Hope they mean her face. That's a fairly odd parents joke. You don't owe me anything.
And still, I felt indebted to you. That is why I raced here to save you as soon as I learned of the danger.
We've already talked about something similar. Is it possible you can't forgive yourself?
Perhaps you are right. I should consider this.
She pauses, and then reluctantly nods.
And now I really must go. Thank you for escorting me this far.
You're going to ride at night, alone. That's dangerous.
Fear not. I have a teleportation spell prepared, which will deliver me directly to Dresden. But first, I would like to breathe some fresh air. Put my thoughts in order.
She raises her head and looks at the stars. It's good that you came. I was pleased to see you here.
As was I.
She whispers and turns away.
Thank you for answering a question that I was too afraid to ask myself.
I'm asking you one last time. Stay.
And I ask you, do not ask. Not for that.
Godfrey lowers her eyes. May I ask for something else then? A parting kiss, perhaps.
I suppose I can allow myself a moment of weakness, but this time is definitely the last.
A storm of emotion sweeps across her face, but then she smiles. Godfrey kisses you. Her lips slide along yours, then press so hard that it takes your breath away. When the lingering kiss ends, she slightly nibbles your lip.
Now, will you let me go? Please.
Before pulling away, Godfrey runs a finger across your cheek. I can't let you go.
Not even after our kiss. It is cold out here. Could you bring me a cloak or blanket from the tavern?
She sighs heavily and shivers. You'll leave as soon as I'm out of sight, won't you? She does not answer. She does not want to lie. I can share my cloak with you.
Thank you, but no. I do not want my knight commander to catch a cold.
I don't like some of this dialogue. I mean, I know some of it can be interpreted as romantic, but a lot of it just seems desperate. I'm not going anywhere.
You leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
The Queen's voice is sharp, harsh, and suddenly hoarse. She mounts on her horse and gallops away without looking back. Yeah, again, just throwing myself at her. Not super keen on that dialogue. A dance of masks. The festival in Canabras is over. The fanfare and fireworks may have died down, but the people's love and admiration for the Commander will never fade. After all, the Commander is more than just a hero to those who dwell on Golarion. He is a deity incarnate. And all done. Alright, back to Dresden. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and next time, we'll come up with a plan. We'll take care of housekeeping in Dresden first, and then decide what to do. But either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.